The Mundane made Sinister with H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. This week, dog sitting. Edgar Allan Poe, the Pitbull and the Pendulum. It was with no small measure of trepidation that I agreed to mind the dog belonging to my neighbours, the Ushers, a family whose very name seems to carry with it the faintest tremor of doom. The beast itself, a pitbull of considerable girth and unwholesome enthusiasm, regarded me with an expression I can only describe as anticipatory. It was tethered to a long retractable lead round about a garden post. At first it kept its distance, then it began to circle, slowly, inevitably. Each orbit the lead drew looser, each rotation pulling the creature closer to my trembling form. The sound of the unwinding mechanism was like the rasp of some infernal pendulum descending towards its victim, a victim who, in this case, was myself. I attempted to step away, but the dog's joyous momentum only hastened its approach. Its eyes gleamed with a fervour I could not interpret. Its breath came in warm, eager gusts. At last, with a final metallic click, the lead reached its dreadful terminus. The beast lunged, not with fangs nor with malice, but with a slobbering affection so violent, so unrestrained, that I staggered beneath the onslaught. Its tongue, monstrous and ungoverned, lashed my face like the wet kiss of some obscene tide. I cried out. The dog wagged its tail. The usher's curtains twitched. Thus did I survive the ordeal, drenched, dishevelled, and certain only of this: there are horrors in this world that do not bite, yet devour one's dignity all the same. H.P. Lovecraft, concerning the hound called Tindalos. I had scarcely stepped beyond the threshold when I beheld it, the diminutive canine entrusted to my care, a creature whose very name tag proclaimed it Tindalos, in cheerful lettering that belied its sinister implications. I confess I have never held affection for dogs. Their minds are blunt instruments, their souls lacking the subtle geometries that elevate the feline race. Yet this one unnerved me in ways I struggled to articulate. It trotted at my heel with an enthusiasm bordering on the manic, pausing only to stare fixedly into corners, those accursed angles where, as certain forbidden texts suggest, time itself may bend in ways abhorrent to sane perception. Each time its gaze locked upon such a place, a faint warping of perspective seemed to ripple outward, as though the world itself recoiled. I attempted to tug the lead. The creature refused to move. It growled, not with menace, but with the dreadful certainty of something that knows. At last, it allowed itself to be carried, its tiny body trembling with an energy I could not name. Its eyes, wide and unblinking, surveyed the streets as though charting invisible pathways through dimensions best left unwalked. When we returned, it sat upon the rug and regarded me with a solemnity wholly disproportionate to its size. I could not shake the impression that it had judged me and found me wanting. I shall say only this: if ever a dog were to slip through angles man was not meant to traverse, he would bear the name Tindalos, and I, fool that I am, have walked it.